So how like okay, so there's a thing there that I don't even want to say ESPN or the NBA took out, where they came up with the all-time starting five for each NBA team, and now they're matching them up with other NBA teams. So we're basically gonna talk about each of the matchups that they put together. And the first one is,
Father,
you say Heat versus
did you
Spurs.
see others on the road?
Yes,
Friendly?
Okay.
They'll
And
try to rob
they,
us?
ESPN
possibly.
or the NBA, where both of
Yes.
them were.
Oh.
The Heat, they have the Heat all-time starting five are Tim Hardaway, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Alonzo Mourning, and Shaquille O'Neal. Which I'm pretty sure some Miami Heat fans will probably would have liked to have Haslam there, but
Yeah.
something that's, you know, I guess arguable for only people here in Miami. And then the Spurs all-time leading, they picked Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, George Gervin, Tim Duncan, and David Robinson. Obviously, they have their big three, the Spurs, and which with the Heat, that's another player, but Chris Bosh.
But he barely played. Like he played those 4 years, and I think that's it. Right?
No, he played 1 year when LeBron left. He played
Oh,
half of the season.
yeah,
So that's another argument that you could put, but again, I don't know. That's Orlando Mourning. He was here many years, so yeah, there's arguments you could say about which certain players what to be and not to be on the all-time 35. Like, pretty sure people will be like, "Why is LeBron there? He was just there for 4 years."
yeah. But that was LeBron's best years.
Same with Shaq. Like Shaq was, you can say the same thing with Shaq. Shaq wasn't here that many years,
Yeah.
and neither were most of the other players. Like Tim Hardaway, he wasn't drafted by the Heat. He was drafted by the Warriors. He
Yeah.
got traded. Same with Mourning. He wasn't drafted by the Heat.
Other one that was drafted
He was
as a Heat player was Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade. Yeah.
Later on, he.
Now with the Spurs, obviously, it's the opposite. The Spurs, Tony Parker was drafted by them, I think. So was Manu Ginobili. And so was Tim Duncan. And so was David Robinson. George Gervin, I guess he was drafted by San Antonio, but I don't know much about him, I think. He's a player in the 80s. So, okay, so again, so basically you have Tim Hardaway versus Tony Parker, Dwayne Wade versus Manu Ginobili, LeBron James versus George Gervin, Alonzo Mourning versus Tim Duncan, and Shaquille O'Neal versus Dave Robinson.
Which Tim Duncan was also a center. He was not like a mainly power forward, right? He was both.
He was used, yeah, later on as a center, but when he came in, I think he was being used as a power forward because David Robinson was still there,
Yeah.
who was a great center. But yeah, then later on, he might have moved. They might have used him not much. I think they still might have kept him as power forward because
Oh yeah,
during
yeah,
the
because
series,
was
they had
Splitter.
other, like they had Thiago Splitter, and
Yeah.
so yeah, they might have kept him still as a power forward. But
I
looking at it,
yeah, go.
looking at the matchup, eh,
All this time.
I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna have their own
Kept us sticking around our
opinion.
entire
People are gonna,
woods.
obviously,
Yeah.
pick who they
The
think.
stage is broken there.
But from my personal opinion, looking at it, I kind of go the Heat way,
She had marked the tree she
Yeah.
used for her pyre.
mainly because, and I know people are not gonna like this, mainly because LeBron James is there. LeBron James makes a big difference,
Yeah.
and we kind of saw that
Come.
when they beat the Spurs. I know Ray Allen helped. Ray
Yeah.
Allen shot was the one that,
Yeah.
but but like putting him in this type of team, I think he would dominate with Dwayne Wade and a young Tim Hardaway
Yeah.
and Orlando Morning, and especially Shaq. Who
Yeah.
Shaq still at that time
He was still younger than.
he was still like I don't want to say young, but he was still dominant
Yeah.
when he was with the Heat. He wasn't the same like Shaq when he was with the Cavs compared to Shaq when he was with the Heat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
There's a big
Shaq
difference.
and the Heat was more dominant.
I do not
So that would have helped LeBron in a way because it would have
before
opened up.
winter falls,
I don't want to say open up
not
space, but it would have
Okay.
gave him more opportunity of not having to be double teamed as much.
should I fire?
wait for my mark.
But yeah, I don't know. Like obviously the Spurs, their big three are obviously good. They won multiple championships.
For me, it could go either way. For me, it could go either way. Cause
It could go either way.
Because the Spurs has a big three, which, like, all of them, they could score a lot.
They could.
Like, Tony Parker could have a good game. Then Manu Ginobili could have a good game. And Tim Duncan could have a good game. Yeah.
Yeah, that could happen, but
Like with the Heat,
defensive wise, like again, Dwayne Wade covered Manu Ginobili. If you compare Tony Parker and Tim Hardaway, I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of people will probably pick Tony Parker as a better player there.
yeah, and Dwayne Wade and Manu Ginobili.
Dwayne Wade to me is obviously the better player. And then LeBron James versus George Gervin. LeBron James to me, obviously. And then Tim Duncan versus Orlando Morning. Tim Duncan to me is better. Now Shaq versus David Robinson.
That would be a good matchup.
That's where you could probably say they're even.
Yeah, so like I said, it could go either way.
It could go either way, yeah. But still, like I don't know. To me, I believe that he will pull it off mainly because they have LeBron James, and they basically have two big superstars. Dwayne Wade and LeBron James were two big superstars. I'm not saying Tim Duncan wasn't a superstar. Tim Duncan he was more like a quiet type.
Yeah.
Same with Tony Parker. Tony Parker did things. He was good in his younger years.
Yeah, then I
But the other thing to me is also like, okay, Shaq, like David Robinson, he played against Shaq.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I forgot the year he retired. I'm trying to think the year that David Robinson. I remember. Can you look up the year David Robinson retired?
Yeah, hold on. Fighting people. And another thing I like to point out is the chemistry. Of course, the big three of the Spurs have chemistry, but then also, I feel like LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Shaq also have a good chemistry.
Yeah. Well, that could be the other thing, but I get that's the thing. I know Tim Duncan and Dave Robinson have chemistry.
Yeah, because they're the big two.
Yeah, so I don't know if Tony Parker was there with David Robinson. I think Tony Parker was drafted later on. I think the Spurs won their first championship. Probably won in 2004, I think.
So David Robinson, right?
Yeah.
And when did he retire? In
Yeah.
2003. He retired in 2003.
2003. That was the last year. I think that was the year the Pistons were gonna win the championship, I think.
2002 to 2003 season. They won the finals.
Yeah. No, he won. David Robinson won the championship with Tim Duncan.
They won against
I
the
don't think
Nets.
I don't think Tony Parker was there.
Yeah, I'm checking the roster now. Yeah, Tony Parker was there. Everyone was
He
there.
was there. Ginobili and everything.
Yeah.
For what year? For 2002?
The 2002 to 2003. So 2003 NBA Finals.
Okay, so they were there.
Yeah, Steve Kerr. I don't know if Steve Kerr got traded after, but he also won again.
No, he joined. He joined them after the '98 season. He joined the Spurs and he stood there.
You know, but this is 2003 and he's here.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. After the '98 Bulls season,
Yeah.
he joined the Spurs and he won the following year.
Yeah, so that was a
That was the
four-peat.
first year. Yeah, that was the first year Duncan and Robinson won. And then I think he still with the team and he retired there. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we talk about chemistry, yeah, the Spurs will have more chemistry because
Yeah,
they all
because
play
they're
together.
all like, yeah, 4 people played.
Yeah, so that might, yeah, that could help.
Well, same thing with the Heat. 4 people played besides LeBron. LeBron was not with them.
Well, the Tim Hardaway and Alonzo Mourning have more chemistry. Dwayne Wade, LeBron, and Shaq will have more chemistry because LeBron has played with Shaq.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, like it's just all like
Hypothetical.
hypothetical because depending which LeBron James you're picking
How was that?
and which
Can I
Shaq
help?
If
at
you
those
want to
times,
help,
obviously
distract
LeBron
them.
hasn't
Whoever
had
is not
played
my
with Shaq
focus should be
Yeah.
yours,
or
but
had
only
or
when
had,
safe to do
because
so.
you're picking the
I
Shaq
can
of
do that.
2006,
Look there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
which Shaq wasn't. He hadn't played with LeBron yet.
Yeah, but say if you put that 2006, then LeBron
You can read the writing.
of that year
2006 of 2000.
of
So
2010
basically,
or whatever,
yeah,
you will have played with him.
basically,
But Shaq will have not played with him.
yeah. That's what makes it weird. Yeah, but
Yeah.
then there is other weird things there in the thing. So
Yeah, like I said, like you said, I mean, the Heat I think have a better team.
yeah, to me personally, yeah, I think that. Nah, don't get me wrong. It'll probably be like close games and stuff.
Yeah, probably up to like game 7 or something like that.
But the thing I see is that we gotta remember when when he played the Spurs,
Yeah.
and I know like Kawhi was the one that helped defensively.
Yeah.
And if you put them right now, they don't have Kawhi.
Yeah, they don't have
So
no one that can defend
defensively,
LeBron.
I don't know if George Gervin will be able to defend LeBron.
Yeah, I don't know much about.
Yeah, so I don't know if he will be. And he's from the '80s, I think, '80s and '70s. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a different era.
So I wouldn't know defensively. Obviously, Tim Duncan, I don't think will be able to defend LeBron.
Yeah,
Because
no.
of getting fouls caused.
Anything else?
Space your shots. Speed costs accuracy.
So that's why, to me, I think there's an advantage there.
So someone commented, depends if the air conditioning is working or not.
Well, on the post.
Yeah.
Well, that's you see, I told you that was one of the reasons people say that he lost the last final against the Spurs because
Yeah.
I told you like somebody like for some reason the air conditioning just stopped working and caused LeBron to cramp up and
Yeah, but say you take out LeBron, that's still a good team.
it was, but still like LeBron was on a roll and it helped the Spurs to come back.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about all time.
What you mean the Heat?
Yeah, like so look, take out LeBron,
Yeah, if
you have good people.
you still have good people, but Without LeBron, I don't know if they'll beat the Spurs. But then again, who will you fill the hole with?
Yeah, yeah.
Who else was like? Haslam is the only other player.
Yeah, he doesn't score as much. He does the rebounds and defense.
If you put young Haslam, he will give you some scoring, but we don't know. That's the thing.
I think
Oh.
we can go through here. Whoa! How'd you do that?
So yeah, it could go either way. They're both a great team. For
Yeah.
me, I feel like the Heat has an advantage with LeBron. 'Cause there's a mismatch. Yeah, and plus I think the Heat has a better defensive team overall.
Exactly. Defensive wise, yeah. You could probably say.
Oh. Yeah.
Move.
Thanks.
The Spurs have a lot of people that can score,
Not yet.
but like, don't give credit. I'm not giving credit to LeBron and Dre Wade.
Hang on.
Yeah. So for our pick, we will pick the Heat, like a game 7.
Ball. Almost there.
Yeah. I could probably see it going get 7 games.
If it's lucky, I think game 6, but as if you're getting lucky.
That wasn't so bad.
Basically.
Yeah.
And there could be. Who knows?
Yeah.
Slow down. Your haste will cost us.
Now let's go to the next one: the Heat versus Warriors.
More Draugr. But these aren't moving. Are they dead? I mean, more dead?
I've been talking about. I'm trying to beat these guys.
Dead, not dead!
They throw that lava shit at you now.
Yeah.
That's what made it hard when you're playing the guard.
Remember, accuracy over speed.
Imagine doing all of that and then they're throwing all that lava stuff at you.
Yeah, of course. Those are those side people.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So our pick is the Spurs.
Well, no, my pick is
No. Yeah, the Heat. My bad. My bad. I'm fighting people, so I'm not even thinking.
yeah, I think that he will win. You know?
Yeah, the advantage is a mismatch. And then we have
it's the
defensive.
mismatch. Yeah, to me, it's the mismatch of LeBron James. Like, not knowing who will be able to guard him might make it hard. If they have to double team, then
Then someone else could be
open.
open. Yeah.
Or Shaq open. Obviously, Shaq plays the dominant inside. But even if they're Robinson, but if LeBron's able to
Distract them.
just like, yeah, like if you have to double team LeBron, then obviously play it open. So to me, that's like one of the big issues
Yeah.
that I see. Who will cover LeBron?
Was I better?
Take even more time.
If you tell me George Durbin, have you seen him play? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I never watched them.
And I don't know how good of a defender he was. I know Duncan would not be able.
We have
I'm
seen
not
that
saying
before.
Duncan cannot play defense.
LeBron scored on him.
But LeBron could get passed by him.
Yeah.
And then if that happens and then Dave Robinson comes, he slides to cover him.
Yeah, in the alley oop
Then
to
he's gonna
Shaq.
leave Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things like that, it's not gonna work.